When it comes to finding new anime to watch, it is really a rewarding task, or the most depressing task. Sometimes you will find a really wholesome, cool, or story defining anime, or you'll find the most depressing and dark anime, or just really a straight up ass anime.
Fucking place, trash.
And I'm not talking about hentai. I'm talking about the most horrible anime out there you'll find. But luckily for me and you, I found you guys a wholesome anime so we can all talk about. And the series we'll be talking about is called Play It Cool Dudes. It's a series that follows 3 students and 1 adult. And the 3 students we'll be talking about is Shun, Hayate, and Soma. And the adult is named Takayuki. In this group, they all have something in common. They are all handsome and they're all clumsy. That's it. That's the whole series. You just follow a bunch of handsome dudes who do clumsy things. This series seems like it's something that's probably not targeted towards me. But as much as it's not targeted towards me, I actually really enjoyed it. Maybe because I'm so used to watching slice of life anime, maybe my enjoyment of the series is tolerable. And there's a lot of people out there who don't like slice of life anime. And if you don't like it, you obviously not gonna like this anime. But the main thing about this anime is basically the wholesomeness of it. It's like there's a lot of really wholesome moments in here. And if you like wholesome animes, I highly suggest you give this a shot because you can probably find some moments that you probably really like, that your heart grows a size big like the Grinch. There's a lot of parts in this series that can make you laugh and have a really wholesome thing, or you could find someone you can relate to. And the main character I probably relate to the most is Soma, because in this series you're practically following people who deal with basically being awkward and being clumsy, and to the point that the only way they can really get away with it because people think they're doing it on purpose. The fact that their looks are helping them get away with it. Any other person who's like a below average person would probably get like a lot of stares. They get a lot of stares, but everyone just admires them and how good they are. Kind of reminds me of Komi Can't Communicate, where wherever she does, it literally doesn't matter because of the fact that she is so good looking to them, to the fact that it doesn't really matter how she messes up or how bad she messes up. It's forgiven because she looks beautiful. And that's how this whole series is. And you could probably relate to it to the point that we all don't want to mess up in front of everybody. I think as much as other people say they don't really care what everyone thinks, some people really do. It's like that thing in public could mentally scar you for the rest of your life. There's so many memories of me messing up in public where I did not mean to. But I relate to Soma because I could laugh at myself while doing it. And I kind of like his character like that because with his clumsiness, he could just accept the fact that he just did something weird, and he can accept that it's really funny. Where other people will probably just curl up into a ball and freaking try to roll their way out of the situation. He actually acknowledges that sometimes us being clumsy could be the funniest thing ever, and it's probably one of the best traits we could have. I think being able to laugh at yourself is probably one of the best traits you could have, because in this world you can take stuff seriously or not. Personally, I'm not a person who thinks everything in the whole world should be taken seriously. I think we should be able to laugh at ourselves and enjoy our life. And then not everyone can have the best poker face when it comes to being embarrassed. And we can't all act like a bunch of chads, and we all can't be handsome to get away with certain things. We're all human at the end of the day, no matter who you are. I think being able to laugh at yourself is probably the most progressive part of a human being. On knowing your mistakes and making a joke out of it. I think that's probably the best way to go about in life, in my general opinion. Another character I want to talk about is a character named Takayuki. Probably one of the people I want to be when I grow up. Always being clumsy and also be smart while doing it. He is basically the most clueless person in this whole series, to the point that it's just hilarious. Because I think when people are grown up, we have to act like, oh, we have to act mature, serious all the time. We can't show a single side of any weaknesses. It doesn't matter what age you are, you could always be funny, silly, and mess up all the time and be clumsy. And I get the whole like clumsy thing in the series is like trying to prop up like, oh, clumsy dudes doing handsome things. But it's like at any age you could probably be as clumsy and not be so uptight about certain things. And sometimes he's not even aware that he's being clumsy, and that's probably one of the funniest things in this whole series. And I feel like him being part of the friends group really does help everybody in that friends group to be comfortable with being goofy sometimes. And I kind of like it because you're part of a friends group that everyone pretty much acts the same and does the exact same thing. And it blossoms really good friendships, and you could probably make a lot of good friends while doing it. Just being around other people who probably act the same way as you is a really good confidence booster. And I think the series does a really good job. Maybe I'm just overthinking everything in the series. Those are just my personal thoughts and everything I thought about the whole series in general. I'm probably overthinking it mainly because it's just I feel like it's just handsome dudes doing clumsy things and the girls go wild and all this other stuff. But that's just my personal thoughts about the series in general. And I'm glad they made this like 15 minutes because a series like this doesn't really need 24 episodes. Because I feel like it's better contained in that 15 minutes because they just be doing a whole bunch of other random stuff and the story progresses really good with them. The last scene, them looking at the fireworks, starting a new friendship. And yeah, that's my general opinion on this whole series. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment down below if you have watched this anime or not. Comment down below and give me some animes to watch too. Got nothing else to do. I'll see you guys later. Peace.